A lot of students fail to have a good background in organic chemistry, and this stems from the various science schools they attended, and that is why in this video today we are going to have a brief introduction of what organic chemistry is. My name is Marcy, a job background. I'm a 400 level student in the University of Ghana studying molecular science. And in my channel, I help students develop their academic game. I share full tips on this channel, also focusing on personal development. So if you love content like this one, for hit on the rest subscribe button, so you can continue getting updates anytime I drop videos like this, and so that you can help me grow. And just like I've said today, we are going to talk about organic chemistry. This is what you'll be doing for your second semester if you're in the University of Calabar, that is Chem 102 and organic chemistry. So what the outline for today's lesson is simply the introduction to organic chemistry, the importance of organic chemistry and the studies, the unique nature of organic compounds, classifications, and the bonding that is involved when we talk about organic chemistry. So having a brief introduction of what organic chemistry is, we have to know that chemistry is basically divided into two, which is the inorganic and the organic chemistry. You have the inorganic and the organic chemistry. So, you have the inorganic and the organic. So the inorganic is what you did in your first semester, and the organic is what you basically focus on. So organic chemistry is simply the chemistry of carbon compounds. Organic chemistry is simply the chemistry of carbon compounds. So everything, when you hear organic chemistry, the first thing that should come to your mind should be carbon. Now we focus on carbon compound and its derivatives. Once again, to have a carbon, say organic chemistry is a chemistry of carbon compound and its derivatives. Now these derivatives can be what? Hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen, phosphorus, and sulfur. So these are the derivatives when we talk about organic chemistry. We have the hydrogen, we have the nitrogen, we have the oxygen, we have the phosphorus, and we have the what? Sulfur. So that is what organic chemistry is simply about. Now, organic chemistry focuses basically on hydrocarbons. Organic chemistry, once again, focuses basically on hydrocarbons. Hydrocarbons are simply hydrogen and carbon. That is what hydrocarbon is. So organic chemistry focuses on the reaction between hydrogen and what carbon, and it's what derivatives which is there on the board. So let's talk about the importance of organic chemistry. The importance of organic chemistry is something that is broad. If we are to start talking about it, it's very, very broad. So we have importance, first of all, in agriculture. Carbon is used as fertilizers. Carbon is also used as pesticide. So carbon or organic chemistry can be applied in what? Agriculture. It can also be applied in medicine. In medicine, we have drugs, we have antibiotics. A lot of antibiotics today is made of what? Carbon. We also have industries and the rest. So let's talk about the unique nature of what? Organic compound. Let's talk about the unique nature of organic compound. Note that we are through with the introduction and we are through with the importance. So, talking about the unique nature of organic compound, carbon has one unique nature. Although they are three, but one of the unique nature of carbon is what is known as catenation. Unique nature of carbon, we have number one, that is known as catenation. Now, what is catenation? Catenation is simply the ability of carbon to form long chains. The ability of carbon to form long chains. Now, this chain can either be what? A long straight chain or what? A long what? Branch or chain. I know you might have seen something like this. Sorry, my marker is fast. I wasn't expecting it to be this way because I just got it. So you might have seen the reaction of the carbon forming straight chains. So we have the C, the C, the C, the C, and going like that. So this is what is known as what catenation, the ability of what carbon to form what straight or chain. This unique property is very, very important because it is something that differentiates carbon from every other element. So don't forget, we also have the tetravalency. The tetravalency is the ability of carbon to form four covalent bonds with other atoms. The ability of carbon, so we say catenation, the ability of carbon to form, the ability of carbon to form three proteins. So the ability of carbon, the ability of carbon to form straight chains. And I say this chain can be on branch or on branch. You also have tetravalency. When you hear the tetravalency, tetravalency is telling you what? Four. Four. We have what? Mono, we have what? Di, we have what? Tri, and we have the word tetra. So what tetravalency is the ability of what? Carbon to form what? Four covalent bonds without other what? Atom. We have what? Number 2, which is the word tetravalency. Tetravalency. And we also have the last one, which is what? Multiple what? Bonding. Those are what? The multiple what? Bonding, which is a third unique property of what? Carbon. Multiple what? Bonding. Multiple bonding. Now, talk about the tetravalency. Remember, I said that forms four covalent bonds with other atoms. Now, the atoms carbon form this covalent bond with is simply what? Is simply hydrogen, oxygen, and what? Nitrogen. So the multiple bonding in which is a unique property of carbon is simply talking about the which is the double bond and the triple what? Bonding. You have the what? You have the double and what? Triple bonding. You have the multiple bond which is the what? The double bond and the what? Triple what? Bonding. So that is just concerning the unique nature of what? Carbon. We talk about the catenation that makes the form long straight chains or long branching. We have the what? Tetravalency and we have the what? Multiple what? Bonding, which I have talked about the what? Double bond and the what? Triple what? Bonding. As we continue in this class, we are going to understand how the double bonding and the what? Triple bonding what comes in what? Into what? Play. So we have the what? Classification. This one. We have the classification of organic chemistry. Basically, from the beginning of this class, I said organic chemistry focuses on hydrocarbon. So one of the classification, which is this, one of the classification of organic chemistry is hydrocarbons. I know we have heard about hydrocarbons a lot of time. Fuel, the fuel we use, the petrol we use in our house. Yes, they are a product of what? Hydrocarbons. So we have the word hydrocarbons, which is made of hydrogen and carbon. So in the hydrocarbons, we have what? Three types of what? Hydrocarbons. Basically, we have four. We have the benzene. Oh, okay, so we have the aromatic compounds, which is the derivatives of what? Benzene. But basically, we have three, which is the what? The alkanes. We have the alkanes. We have the alkenes. We have the alkanes, we have the alkenes, and we have the alkynes. So the three types of hydrocarbons I just talked about is the what? The alkanes, the alkenes, and the alkynes. So what is what? Alkane. Alkanes are simply what? Saturated what? Hydrocarbons. Alkanes are simply what? Saturated hydrocarbons with a what? Single bonding. Saturated with single bonding. With single bonding. That's when we talk about alkanes, therefore a single bond. Talking about the word alkenes, alkenes are simply unsaturated hydrocarbons with double bonding. Unsaturated with double bonding. The same also applies to alkynes. Alkynes are also unsaturated with hydrocarbons with triple bonding. So we say unsaturated with triple bonding. So the alkynes have triple bonding and they are unsaturated. Chicken from the tree of them here, you get to find out that the alkanes are distinct. The alkanes are distinct from the alkanes and alkynes. The alkanes is the one only saturated hydrocarbons. Alkane, the one that ends with the word ANES. Well, the alkenes and the alkynes are unsaturated. What will be the alkanes being a double bond and the alkynes being what? A triple bonding. We also have in the classification, we have their functional group. The functional group is also ways we can be able to classify organic compounds, which is number 2. We have the functional group. We have the functional group. So when it comes to organic chemistry, we have a lot of functional groups. We have the alcohol. Example of the functional group, we have the alcohol. The alcohol is a functional group that ends with the word OH. An example of this is ethanol. We also have the carboxylic acid. We also have the word carboxylic acid. Now the carboxylic acid ends with the word COOH. That is the CHO. The COOH. An example of this is the acetic acid. So the acetic acid with a formula of, so what I'm going to use now is a condensed formula. I'm going to talk about it very soon. So we have the acetic acid with a condensed formula of what? CH3. Am I correct? Yes, we have a CH3 and the word COOH. So we have the CH3 and the word COH. This is for the word acetic acid. We also have the amines. We have the amines that end with the word NH2. We have the amines. Amines that end with NH2. An example of this, we have the methyl amine. Methyl. Pay attention. Methyl. You have to know that it's not methane, neither is it methyl, but methyl. That means this methyl is going to be what? Triple what? Bonding. So let's have it. We are going to see something like this. CH3 NH2. That's the marker is not really what I want, I'm surprised. We have the word CH3 NH2. So this is simply methylamine or methylamine. So this is just it when it comes to the classification of carbon chemistry or carbon compounds. We have the word classification toward hydrocarbons. We have the word their functional groups. They are just classifying into the word hydrocarbons and the word functional groups. Where the hydrocarbons we have the word alkanes, the alkenes and the alkynes, and the functional group we have the word of what functional groups. We have the word alcohol, we have the word carboxylic acid, we have the amines, we have the esters, and the word rest. So let's go on to the last one. Please make sure you hit on the red subscribe button, share this video to your friends so they can come here and get value, and in turn, I'll feel motivated to continue dropping videos like this. So for the last one, which is the bonding that is involved in organic chemistry. Simply there are various ways or there are various form of bonding in organic chemistry. First of all, you have to know what bonding is. The major reason elements undergo bonding is to attain chemical stability, is to attain and obtain state. So in the bonding, we have structural we have two types of bonding. We just have two. The major types of bonding. We have the structural formula. We have the word structural formula. We have the structural formula. If you are interested for the news of this lesson, just drop it in the comment section and I'll draw my WhatsApp number. My WhatsApp number will be written here on the screen. So just chat me up on WhatsApp or drop it in the comment section. I will chat you up, give you my WhatsApp number, drop me a message on WhatsApp, and I'm going to send you this note in PDF format. So we have the structural formula. The structural formula is simply, it shows the arrangement of atoms. It shows the arrangement of atoms. You might have seen something like this before. I don't know why this is really frustrating. You might have seen something like this before. This is the example of a structural formula. Simply shows the arrangement of these atoms, the way they are arranged in a structural formula. This is also known as, the structural formula is also known as Kekulé structure. Kekulé structure, Kekulé. The Kekulé structure is also known as a structural formula. And we also have another form of formula that is very, very simplified, and this is known as the condensed structure. The condensed structure. We have the condensed structure. Condensed structure. So the condensed structure, what you just see on the board is ethane. What you just see on the board is not ethane. What I just wrote here is not ethane. But now, when it comes to the structural formula, when it comes to the condensed structure or the condensed formula is simply to write it in a simplified manner. Something that we are not going to stress ourselves. Imagine you are having an exam and there are no much space for you to write this structure. What you simply do is this. This is CH3 and this is CH3. This is to tell you that for anybody that will see this structure, this formula on the board, this will tell you that for every carbon atom, we have 3 hydrogen atoms bonding it. And this can also be represented if I am to take it to the structural formula, which is the Kekulé structure. It's simply the same thing like this on the board, as you can see here. So that is just it. So this is basically the introduction of what you are supposed to do when it comes to organic chemistry. As time goes on, we will continue building from this. I've talked about the introduction of what organic chemistry is, simply what the chemistry of carbon, what compounds, and what derivatives. which is what the hydrogen, nitrogen, sulfur, phosphorus, but focusing mainly on hydrocarbons. The hydrocarbons which I've talked about is what hydrogen and what carbon. I've talked about the importance of organic or chemistry, organic compounds. I said it can be used in medicine, it can be used in agriculture, it can be used in industries and what have you. Talked about the unique nature of carbon, which I talked about catenation, the ability of carbon to form long straight chains. I talked about the tetravalency, and I talked about the multiple bonding, which I gave the multiple bonding, which I said the double and the triple bond. And also in the classification, talked about the hydrocarbons and talked about their functional groups. The hydrocarbons, which I talked about the alkanes, and alkynes. Those the alkanes are what saturated with hydrocarbons with a single bond. The alkenes are unsaturated hydrocarbons with double bond, and the alkynes are unsaturated hydrocarbons with triple bonding. We also talk about the functional group, which we just did. I will talk about the bonding, which is the last set. We talk about the major types of bonding, where we have the structural formula and the word condensed or structure. The structural formula is simply bringing out all the atoms into play, while the condensed structure is simply writing it in a simplified manner. This is what I will be helping you to this semester. I will be making sure I break down all the subjects you will be offering this semester in a very simplified manner. My name is Basi Ijoma, and I run a tutorial at NSLC 1, known as Space Center Tutorial. Our classes runs from Monday to Friday, 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. and sometimes we also do special classes on Saturday. We also have a WhatsApp group where we make sure we make learning fun and we simplify learning to the simplest. If you want to be part of this tutorial, just drop in your number in the comment section, or you chat me up on WhatsApp and I'll make sure I add you to the group. Until I see you in my next video, always remember that you're wonderful, always remember that you're unique, and always remember that you're Space Center. I really love you. Thank you.